all women will gaslight you. I wish someone would have told me this at a younger age, but I'm telling y'all, if you try to lead them, they will tell you, this is what they're going to tell you. If you try to lead them, they will tell you you're controlling. You could tell a bitch to put on a seatbelt and she gonna be like, you ain't my daddy. Who you talking to? You're gonna be like, bro, like, for real, I swear on everything. If you set boundaries, this is what they will tell you. They're gonna tell you you insecure. You say, hey, you dressed a little too provocative. Oh, you insecure. I should be able to wear what I want. Baby, you shouldn't stay out in the streets. It's 2 a.m. Oh, I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want. You too insecure for me. They gonna just swipe on to the next. All right, if you disagree with women, you sassy. As soon as you disagree with them and say something back, you a motherfucking sassy monster. This is what.
Oh, they're gonna say you're gay. They're gonna say you're gay. These days, any man who has a preference, any man who doesn't take a woman's BS, the first thing they call you is you are gay. In fact, if you ask them what you bring to the table, it's either they're gonna say I'm the table or they're gonna say you're sassy. Only because you have a preference, only because you have a standard. Yet the whole time they've been telling men that men are too shallow, they need to raise their standards to go away from women who bring nothing to their lives. But as soon as a man has a standard, now you're gay. Yet they claim they have gay best friends, but they use the gay to like attack men as an insult. Like that also blows my mind. The same women who claim they have gay best friends, they use being gay as an insult to men that they don't like. Like that shit blows my mind. But I'm telling you, if you want a woman, the fastest way for a woman to call you sassy and gay is for you to show that you have any type of standards.
Next. All right, if you disagree with women, you sassy. As soon as you disagree with them and say something back, you a motherfucking sassy monster. This is what I'm telling y'all what it is. You a sassy monster. Now, this is my favorite one right here. This is especially true with black women. If you just criticize how women behave or critique how women behave, this is especially true with black women.
Gay.
You're fucking gay.
Facts. And sometimes they will say you hate women. If you criticize them, hey, the way you're too loud, you're too aggressive, maybe stop wearing wigs. That wig doesn't look good on you, or lose some weight. If you say any of those things, they're going to call you gay or they're going to say you hate black women. I mean, a woman will have a list of things she expects the man to do for her. But as soon as a man says 2 or 3 things, I want a woman who's nice to me, who's not aggressive, who is in shape, they call you gay, they say you hate women. Like the double standards are crazy. The gaslighting is on 1,000. Have you guys experienced that? I'm telling you. If you are lucky, she may just, I don't know, I guess block you. Because if there's one thing black women don't like is a man who has standards. And the reason they hate a man who has standards because they know you're not going to let them get away with their BS. Because they're used to walking all over men. They're used to men worshiping the ground they walk on. So even if you're tall, like she wants you to be, even if you have the money, like she wants you to have it, even if you're generous, because just because you have the money doesn't mean you're going to spend it on her. But even if you're generous, if there's one thing a black woman doesn't like is a man who has standards and has boundaries. She wants you to be tall. She wants you to have the money. She wants you to spend the money on her. But she wants you not to be able to say anything to her because otherwise you're controlling. If you're telling her, baby, you're too loud, you're controlling. Baby, I don't like how you're dressed, you're controlling. Baby, make me a sandwich, I'm not a slave. Baby, let's go left. You're my daddy. You're not the boss of me. But as soon as the boss tells them to make them a coffee, they run. Like they literally respect their bosses more than the men they sleep next to. It's crazy out here.
All women will gaslight you. I wish someone would have told me this at a younger age, but I'm telling y'all, if you try to lead them, they will tell you, this is what they're going to tell you. If you try to lead them, they will tell you you're controlling. You could tell a bitch to put on a seatbelt and she gonna be like, you ain't my daddy. Who you talking to? You're gonna be like, bro, like, for real, I swear on everything. If you set boundaries, this is what they will tell you. They're gonna tell you you insecure. You say, hey, you dressed a little too provocative. Oh, you insecure. I should be able to wear what I want. Baby, you shouldn't stay out in the streets. It's 2 a.m. Oh, I'm a grown woman. I can do whatever I want. You too insecure for me. They gonna just swipe on to the next. All right, if you disagree with women, you sassy. As soon as you disagree with them and say something back, you a motherfucking sassy monster. This is what I'm telling y'all what it is. You a sassy monster. Now, this is my favorite one right here. This is especially true with black women. If you just criticize how women behave or critique how women behave, this is especially true with black women. You're fucking gay.
They will call you gay, but then they will claim they have gay best friends. I'm like, I mean, if you have gay best friends and you think I'm gay, I would think you would like me. Right? They will call you gay, but then they will say their best friends are gay. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, why are you insulting me with the same thing that you claim is your best friend? Like, that doesn't make sense. Only because you try to hold them accountable. Only because you called out their BS. They say men are shallow, but as soon as men have some kind of standards, any kind of preferences, like a woman will literally tell you, you're 5'7", you're too short for her. And then you will tell her, you're 250 pounds, you're too heavy for me. And she will scream. She will literally go crazy. How dare you? You know, how dare you hate women? How dare you tell me I'm too big? Like, baby girl, you told me I'm too short. So you can tell me what you like, but I can't tell you what I like. And that's why they enjoy the T-app so much, because the men are not there to defend themselves. The men are not there to give feedback, because then they can talk between each other, make up any false, statements, false allegations, any false information about men in the T-app, because the men are not there to defend themselves. Right? And that's why when you see that Tinder is trying to put a height preference, Tinder could put a height preference for men. So for women to check out, or to put a preference. So I only want guys who are 6 feet. I only guys want who are 6'5". But Tinder is never going to put a preference for men to choose. I only want a woman who's below 150 pounds. Because if they do that, they know majority of women are never going to get any options. Because even a woman who's 250 pounds would never choose a man who's 250 pounds. She's going to choose a guy who's in shape. Crazy, I know. But a woman who's heavy is never going to be with a man who's heavy. She's going to want a guy who's in shape. It's the double standards. But I'm telling you, if you have standards, if you have the preferences, the best thing is probably not to tell women, because the moment you tell a woman your preferences, that's why when you see the pop the balloon, some guys hold back because they don't want to get canceled. They don't want to be called misogynist. They don't want to be called all sorts of names. So most guys on pop the balloon, when they ask them, why did you pop your balloon? Is she your type? Most guys will literally say, yeah, she's my type, even if she's not. Or he will say she's okay. Or he will say, she's not my type, but I like her dress. And then they'll like quickly switch to something else because they don't want to get canceled, because they know if they say exactly how they feel, then the women are going to get offended. So most guys don't say nothing, or they'll say she's not my type, but give a compliment at the same time. Or they will just say she's my type, just for the sake of it, just to avoid the backlash. But what do you guys think about that? All right. So, guys, this was a good stream. I just wanted to come in with a quick stream for you guys for the week. I'll be dropping another stream tomorrow. So thank you for Chatting Man for that super chat. And thank you for guys for liking the video and supporting my channel. Road to 10,000 subscribers. My goal is 10,000 subscribers before the end of 2025. You know, I'm only 2,000 subscribers away. And I thank you guys for being on this journey with me. You know, trying to, one, be entertaining. Number two, speak about things men don't talk about. Because I know most guys go through this BS, but guys don't want to speak about it. Guys don't have like a, you know, I guess a community where they can come and just share ideas. And very soon I'm going to be bringing you guys on the, if you guys want to call in and you want to have a conversation and just have a talk with me and just share different ideas and our stories with this dating BS and what you guys think, where you think it's going, I can do that. I'm open to that. Maybe not today, but I'm definitely one of these days I'm going to be able to do that. All right. So don't forget to like the channel, to like the video. I'm dropping content for you guys. So don't worry about the content. I'm on the grind in the back scene. So I'll be dropping videos tomorrow, the day after that. If you guys keep supporting me, I'll definitely be dropping videos. All right. So until then, it was a pleasure, guys. Thank you to Chatting Man again. I'm sure I'll see you in the chat soon. So until then, peace out.